Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name's Riddle, and I want to introduce you to Myndmonsters. I'm going to tell you a story, very personal story right now about my life. When I was approximately 22, 23 years old, I went from being a fearless party boy to having crippling anxiety. It was so bad that I would be at a party and suddenly I just had to leave. I was so embarrassed that I would jump out of second-story windows so no one would see me leaving and go, "Stay, stay, why are you leaving?" It got to the point that I couldn't leave the house. By the time I was in my mid-20s, I was just crippled with anxiety. So, like many people, not having the resources to good health care, I didn't have the option for a psychiatrist. I didn't have the option for medication. I simply had to figure it out. So, being an intellectual, I said to myself, the thing about fear is it's internal. So how do you fight a foe? How do you fight something that's coming from the inside when you can't see it? It's like fighting this invisible monster. So what I did is I thought, okay, so I need to tangigate. I need to make my monster physical. And I went into my art studio and I made a handful of little demons. And I took those little ceramic demons and I tied them into my bootstraps. And every time I would get into my car, which driving was a big trigger, and I would start to feel that panic, I would look down at my mind monsters and I would start to reason with myself. I'd take some deep breaths and I would look down and I'd say, okay, that little monster realistically has as much power over me as these emotions that I'm having, these unfounded emotions. And it helped me to calm down and reason through the process of anxiety and help to heal me. And since then, I took my personal healing and I have given and sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Myndmonsters to people from age 6 to 80. Children who are afraid of the dark, people who are afraid of flying. And then I'm also specializing with certain addictions, overeating, smoking. And you know, I don't candy coat things. I wasn't born a millennial. You smoke, you die. I just want to keep it really simple, you know. The thing is, you know, Myndmonsters aren't magical. You have to do the work. Part of doing the work is confronting these fears. I keep my Myndmonster tethered to my belt loop and it hangs down from a leather cord. And this way it's in my hand and I can rub it like a worry stone. So I know it's there, and it also helps to kind of manage when I start to get a little edgy, you know. Another thing about Myndmonsters, you might question the price, you know, they're $20. But they're handmade, ceramic. It's a 3-step process. They have to be hand sculpted, they have to be sanded, then they have to go into a kiln at 2,000 degrees and fire an entire day. Then they have to be hand painted, each little detail, fired again, entire day process. And then the last coat is the clear coat that helps to protect them. Because they're ceramic, and I didn't design this on purpose, if you use your Myndmonster and you have it on your purse, you have it on your keychain, or you have it somewhere that you're using it and looking at it every day, they tend to start to degrade and chip and kind of break apart. And people have told me magically that the Myndmonsters will disappear completely or break apart about the time that you have conquered your fear. So if you know someone who's struggling with anything from PTSD to anxiety, OCD, whatever it is, or maybe it's something deeply personal, please send them to my page. I will work with them one-on-one. We can create a custom Myndmonster for them, or I can pick one out. It's a really great tool that helps you help yourself without medication, and you really own it. You know, you really own the experience. So if you can use a Myndmonster, if I can help you, if you know someone else who could use a Myndmonster, please hook them up. And I hope you have a lot of health, wealth and happiness and healing in 2018. Thanks for your time. Here's one. This one has to do with feeling like an alien or not fitting in. Fear of people laughing at you or not being taken seriously like a clown. And on and on and on. So many mind monsters. Overindulgence. Pretty cool. Thanks for visiting my channel. If you like my short, informative videos, or you want to be part of the Mind Monster experience, find us on Facebook, find us on Instagram, or join my channel. Thanks.